welcome guys to my channel. So this is the first video on my channel. I'll be showing you how the Premiere Pro software works. So I'm currently using the Adobe Premiere Pro 2020 version. So the moment you launch your app, this is what you're going to get. You're going to see this new project. So this is the first interface you're going to see once you launch the app. So the next thing for you, you need to title the project. That's whatever you want to work on. For example, this is a tutorial, so I might just go ahead and name this YouTube tutorial. So that's the first step. You're seeing the location. The location simply means where you want your files to be saved. That's the area you want to direct. For me, I like using my desktop. This is the reason why I like using desktop, because once I save, it actually saves this project on my desktop. That's if I'm not working with a hard drive. If I'm not working with a hard drive, so I like to save on my desktop. So why this is important for me is that the moment I save, it is automatically stored at the front. That's the desktop, the home screen. Let me show you. So once I select desktop, select folder. So once I save, let me minimize out. I get to see the project here on my home screen. This is very important for me. So from here, I can move it to wherever I prefer. So it's always easy for me to identify. Here, you leave it this way. That's GPU acceleration. This whole place is okay, but these are the major things you need to focus on. The name of your project and the path where you want to store the file. That's location. As you can see, we have other settings here like scratch disk and also the ingest setting. This ingest setting, let me just give you, because I'll also, during the course of this channel tutorial, I'm going to cover on how to work on this area. But let me just tell you, let me just give you a quick one on what ingest setting works. It's a version of Premiere Pro which help you drop the sizes of file to make it more easy for you to edit them. There are some files like a 4K footage, depending on your computer, your performance, your computer system. If you're not using a fast computer, you can't really edit a 4K video on Premiere Pro with your laptop or your desktop. It has a tendency of it to drag on the system. So this is where ingest setting comes. It helps you drop this file to a proxy. We call it proxy, which enables you to edit smoothly. So that's just what this is all about, but we are not going on that for now. This is a tutorial. This is for beginners. So you deal with general. You fix the name of the tutorial and also the location. Then you click on OK. Yes, OK. Okay. For you, you might not really get this project already exists because it's obvious it's going to be like the first project you're creating. For me, I've already created something like this, so I'll just override. So this is the interface of how the software looks like. So here you can see project YouTube tutorial. This is the area where you can import files. You can import your project, what you're working with. It falls under the project. So the next one here, you're seeing the source. These are the places where the project, the pictures, the videos you input, these are where it reflects, where you can preview and where you can also edit. As you can see, there's an effect control. This is where you get to tweak your effect, do some settings on your effect, and also do keyframing. I'll also come to that. I'll shed more light on that. But let me draw your attention to these top areas. As you can see, this file, there's a file, there's an edit, clip, sequence, markers, graphic, view, windows. So let me just the major thing I just want to cover on this tutorial is just to show you some of the functionalities of what you're seeing here, what they do, and how to navigate, just to have a basic understanding of how the interface looks and works. So for file here, let me say if you once you're done with that, you want to export, all these export settings falls on that file. So under file, this is new. This is new where you can easily add things. You can create a new project like the one we created at the front, the first page you saw. This is where you can create a new project. This is where you can open a project. Here people can work collective work. That's as a team. You can close the project here. These are where you can save as. Save as. This is a method of import. This is an export, and the rest. So the same thing works for the rest. So I might not really be covering all of that, not to make it too confusing. So let me just focus on the inside, the functionalities here. This function here, the first thing, let me show you how you can import a video, import videos. So under project, mind you, project simply means project where you can put the assets, things you're working with. So they fall under project. So there are two ways you can import videos into your project. The first method, which I always use, you double click on this section, the whole of this section, you double click. So the moment you click, it takes you to that's your system, your gallery, your files. It opens your file. You select what you want to import. For me, let me import this video. This was one of the jobs I did. You click on, you select the file you want to work on, you open, so it loads. You're going to see the file here. So this is it. Let me show you another way you can import. You simply go to file, you check, you see imports, you click on imports, then you see it's still the same thing. You select OK, but I won't be doing that because I've already imported this. So that's the second way to import. There's also a third way. The third way, you still come within this section, within this box. Within this box, all you need to do, you right click, you see imports, you click on imports, it takes you to the system. You select open. So those are the three ways you can import. So during the course of this tutorial, so let me show you something else. I want to show you how that's how you can drop your file into this place. So let me tell you more. This is the project, this is the source monitor, and also the program monitor. Where you click here, you can preview your files, and you can also check your file while editing. So these are effect controls where you can rearrange your effect. So let me tell you something. There's something about Premiere Pro, it's that you can always rearrange this panel. You can rearrange it to suit your own taste, whatever you want to do. Let me show you an example. You see this project, I can decide that I don't like it here. I want to move it to this place. How do I do that? So this is how you do it. This is a project. On project here, all you need to do, you click, you hold, you drag, you move it to where you want. Let me say I want to drop it here. You see, it's showing me, do I want to drop it here? Do I want to drop it in the middle, at the side? Depends. Let me say I want to drop it at the top here. Yes, as you can see, my project has moved to this section. So that's the same thing. It applies to anything. You can move your files from one place to another. So it's one of the benefits of Premiere Pro. You can rearrange, reassemble, move, tweak, change it to whatever way you want to. That's one of the things about Premiere Pro. You can move, change to other spots. All you need to do, you click, you drag, you move. So that's how it works.